Hey, it is your friend John who is literally picking up the stream from last night in the exact same spot. Hello. So once again, we are doing the horizontal format. Does John have enough energy to do 2 hours tonight? I don't think so. But you know what we're doing? We're going to stream. We're going to hang out for as long as I can. And should we keep doing Lucario? I don't know. T-Style Spotty, AJ said hi, hello. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Can we still be amazed by the amount of Lucario that you can all now see on the horizontal screen? Like, look at all these. This is like a little Lucario army. Who are you? Oh, okay. I'll turn off the stream and then I will come back on stream and say my name first. Sorry, that's my bad. I should probably just stop now then, right? That sucks. Okay, moving on. I am so hyped. Like last night's stream, I felt really good after we ended it. And one, thank you everybody for noticing my V-neck. I've never worn a V-neck on stream. So you all are dead to me. I'm kidding. It is true. I've never worn a V-neck on stream. I'm checking it out for the first time now. But I felt really good after last night. We had 18 hours of watch time, which is kind of average for shorts format. And the fact that it was a horizontal format means we had the same amount of watch time, less views. So for me, that is 1000% awesome. Yeah, you better? Oh, okay. Scarlet Violet is a different game on Switch 2. It is completely a different game on Switch 2. And we were, well, specifically when I say we, I don't mean you and me, but I'd watched like Steven's stream and I saw how smooth it was, and then I heard that there were so many more encounters, but it's so much. It's so much. Did we botch or biff the Rockruff hunt? 100%. The fact that I didn't know that you couldn't ability patch it, a couple of you said we could, so I just kind of went with the majority. Do we have to find something to hunt tonight while I stay awake? Yes. Yeah, we tried both of those spots last night. There was 2 points last night where I had a little bit of lag. And I mean, it was like 0.1 seconds. And it wasn't anything to like complain about. Oh, wait. I think I saw it. Wow. That's a shiny. That is a shiny Lucario. Wow. Look how smooth that animation is. That is awesome. And then look, now that we're on the bigger horizontal screen, again, look how big, look how centered that Lucario is. You're seeing it up close in person. This is sick. This is sick. Before, you would barely get any sort of zoom in on a shorts format. Oh my god. And no sandwich, I believe. Also, one thing to be aware of on Switch 2, sometimes when a Pokemon disappears on screen, it doesn't necessarily despawn. Ah, okay. Cool. So, this is fun. Just look how smooth everything is with an animation. Any movement just glides. Oh, I'm very pumped for ZA. But like, do we have to necessarily say that? We all know. We all know. You despawn a shiny as you might not have, but you also have to go farther away. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. I totally get that. the effect is magnified if you're flying around, and especially at a higher altitude. So it might still be there. Yeah. Totally. I get it. Can we catch this? Hey, there it is. Can we catch it? Yes, we can. Nice. Up for trades. This is up for trades. I already have this. We were just doing it for fun. And we get a shiny. So our odds aren't completely against us. And yeah, that was without any sort of sandwich. So that's awesome. I'm still trying to get used to the whole format of seeing everything on a bigger size on the screen. I watched it on the TV today. It's weird that the TV only goes to 720p 60 frames, because I can watch this stream right now on my laptop. I'm pretty sure at 1080. Weird. No, it's only 720p. What? Why is it only 720p? Oh, weird. Okay, I'll figure that out for next stream. Why is it only 720p? TV is supposed to be 4K. Well, no. So when you're doing the whole setting up of the capture card, you have to install what format you want to have your capture card run and the footage go. So it's supposed to be 1080, which is basically 1920 by 1080, 60 frames. And that's what I ran the last stream. So weird. I don't know what happened there. It's something wrong. Yes, it's something wrong. Handheld is 1080. Docked is meant to be 4K. That's what I meant. Well, whenever you're going to be watching footage through like a stream, it always has to be docked. So this is always going to be 4K for sure. But I have to look into that because I have zero clue why that is coming out at 720. And I'm pretty sure you can't do it midstream. Pretty sure. Video. Yeah, 1920 by 1080 is what it is going off of right now. But why is it 720p? 1920 by 1080. Yeah. This is a little weird. A little weird. I don't know. Okay, I'll look into it after. I got issues. Who doesn't? But aside from issues, I mean, even with 720p, it really doesn't even look that bad. It doesn't even look that bad. But it's good to know. It's good to know. So we need a hunt to do. Again, this isn't going to be a late stream. It's a late night stream. But do I have the energy to like bust my butt like I did last night? I don't know. I don't know. But I saw that video, AJ, and man, who uses a Chikorita against a Houndour? Come on. Mistakes were made. And why isn't the date and time resetting? Is that like not a thing all the time? I don't know. Hey, Lucario! We got him too! Yo, I literally just got Lucario. I literally just got a shiny Lucario. There we go. We'll just do, again, just like a chatting stream tonight. Do we need this? The fun thing is the Pokemon that we thought were like absolutely horrendous to hunt, now we're going to get more spawns. And if we have the shiny power, like Tadbulb here, we're more likely to get it right away now than having to just kind of grind it with smaller spawns and hope for the best. I don't believe I need another Tadbulb. No, I actually don't. Wow, I am surprised on that. Would recommend plain water sandwich and flying around Casaroya Lake. It's really fun and you can get some cool shinies. Alright, everybody. Should we? Yes or no? Do we need a timber? I'll let you pick what we do tonight. If it's an overlap of something that we've gotten before, it's okay. It's okay. I won't hate you. I won't like you, but I won't hate you. We can do whatever. It's fine. It's not a long stream tonight, so I was just trying to think, did I need... okay, so there is one thing we do need. There is one thing we do need. We can do the water sandwich, but at the same time, I need one more timber to put into a girder. I just wanted to sub and like, because I love all things Pokemon, and all people who love them are my friends. Well, you are now my friend now. Thank you. That's really awesome. We are shiny hunting. I'm going to try every day leading up to the event that is Pokemon ZA. So join us for that too, because like when that happens, oh my god. Everybody's going to be playing Pokemon ZA for battles, and I'm just going to be playing to shiny hunt. Plain water sandwich and flying around. Well, I can't fly around because I, again, haven't beaten the game. But we can try it. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind for outbreaks on the Switch 2, your spawn radius is now much bigger. Yes, that's what Spotty would, or no, Spotty, you did say that, yes. So isolating usually isn't possible. I found circling around the area of the outbreak before then respawning everything to be the most effective way to get the most spawns. Okay. Okay. I'm obsessed with the frame rate. My eyes aren't used to the Switch having this much power, so I'm like really excited still with everything. And I'm assuming there are a lot of people that still haven't seen the gameplay of the Nintendo Switch 2. So we're gonna have some fun for 6 days now. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Encounter power water level 1. I forget the encounter power 2. The frame rate is, so for Pokemon, this is a huge W. This is a huge W, having a frame rate that is so sick. Like, the fact that you can, how do I say it? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention for encounter power here, but I haven't seen it yet. The fact that you could literally, like, throw the Pokeball and it's a different, just feel, it makes this whole game, like, the whole series just, what's the word? It's just a little bit more impressive. It's just a little bit more impressive. But as games go, I think we were all expecting this. We were all expecting it to happen eventually, but now that it's here, it's like, whoa, it does feel like a whole new game. It does feel like a whole new game. For sparkling power, it's 4 cucumber, 1... Oh, so you want sparkling power. I thought you were just saying, like, normal sandwich. Yeah, we can do that. I know what that is. But yeah, it's a whole new feel. Like I said, do I recommend spending... How do I say it? Sorry, what was that? ESPN. Yurov Slavkovsky. Wow, so Johnny's catching up now. Do I recommend this being a $640 upgrade? No. But just based off of the feel of how it's like in person just right now with Scarlet and Violet, I can only imagine what fun we're gonna have with ZA at this exact same frame rate, and the graphics are gonna look a little better too, which is awesome. Game still gets crept on. So if Scarlet and Violet ran like this from the get-go, I think everybody would have a different opinion on the game itself. I think. I know my opinion would be very different. Plus, I like the feel of the controller. The controller's bigger. This, like I said, the Switch is bigger itself. But the power of the system, we're finally getting 4K. All right. Community Vibe did way more to hurt my experience. Yeah. But I did hate I guess some people had different interpretations of the game. So some people didn't lag in the lag tree thicket or lag light. Some people didn't. But this game offers a completely different... It's same game, completely different concept. Completely different concept. So now things are much more clearer. Again, frame rate's great. I go around terrestrialized Pokemon like I am now, and I'm not lagging. Performance is at an all-time high. Are we going to hit pockets, maybe, of areas where we might run into some issues? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But I have only the 2 small things last night where we ran into like a little lag pocket and we ran into an area on the boundary of a mountain that was zooming in and out oddly. But I'm not... There's things like that where we're not going to knock the game for that. Or at least I'm not. You're used to playing games with lag, but my problem is that if you're a paying customer, you shouldn't have to deal with that. Is that a shiny there? That looked like a shiny... It's not, though. I thought that was a shiny Meryl for a second. It looked like it. But I haven't noticed anything wrong with lighting textures yet, either. Haven't noticed anything wrong yet. There's something I know AJ would love, and we should probably look into it because it would help with our sandwich. But I do need more Galarian Slowpokes. So if everybody's also down for that, we can try that. What's up, Dark? What's going on, man? I just think everybody should be happier that now you're seeing a horizontal format. Like, come on, this is sick. Thursday's coming up so quickly. I'm kind of nervous about this week. Because like I said, the big thing for the channel is the fact that we're now doing the horizontal format. And is it going to make or break our channel? I don't think so. But I'm taking a 50-50 chance by doing the horizontal format that we're going to kind of try and peak the channel a little bit. So yesterday was a really good positive experience for the stream. We got a lot of views. We still got we got less than 100, which is fine. But we literally got the same amount of watch time, if not more. And I think people are more, how do I say it, keen on watching horizontal than shorts. Because you feel a little bit immersed into the experience than the shorts format. Because the shorts format, you're barely seeing anything, right? And everything is easy to hunt now. Wow. It is so much clearer. Everybody here can see it on the screen. So like I said, you're watching my game and you feel as if you're playing your own, I think. If that's a fair assessment, that's it. I almost said assessment. I got an email from YouTube mentioning something about them allowing creators to stream multiple versions. Yes. So coming soon to a date that I don't know about, YouTube creators are going to be able to do the shorts page and the horizontal at the same time. So there's, and again, it's like a 50-50 opportunity. Do we want to just continue the shorts format until we can do horizontal and shorts? Or should we just try and peak the channel getting horizontal views right now, switch from shorts to this? Because I don't mind sacrificing like 600 views. So our most is 600 to 1,000 views with peak algorithm. And if it's not boosting us, I'm going to imagine that we're going to get somewhere between, let's just say 20 to 100. But if we get more watch time and we're more concurrent doing that, and we know the shorts format is going to come back out again, I don't mind switching to the horizontal to have a better experience. with a new game coming out too, we want to see everything front line and center, right? We don't want to be busting our balls, squinting too much, right? You don't want to spoil the surprise? Uh-oh. What's the surprise? Also, I have fixed my stream and made it wide for ZA. What's ZA? Never heard of it. I've only heard of AZ. But just look at the Pokemon. It's like a whole different universe. It's a whole different Pokeverse. There's so much more to look and see. I'm not bored having to look around for the spawn and have lighting be the issue. Do I hate this stupid torpedo fish? Yes. Still do. But this whole lake, like, look, there's been zero lag, bro. Like, again, I'll say this one more time, but yes, $650 I feel like is too much of a pay hike for this, but it is what it is. Did you do the system transfer? I did. Yeah. It was very, very easy. It basically asked me if I wanted to transfer any data from my old Switch to this one, and there's a specific setting in the old Nintendo Switch that you can look for to do the Switch 2 transfer. It's very smooth, easy. No, you don't have to look up a video. Tatsujiri explodes? What? Am I a little bit nervous? I'm always nervous. I'm just a nervous kind of guy. But I'm nervous that... I'm nervous for the Switch ZA shenanigans that's going to be Thursday night at midnight. I think my only nerves are the fact that we're doing something new. And doing something new, or at least something we haven't done in a while, is always a little scary because we don't have any expectation or we don't know what is going to be in store for the channel by switching to this. Can shorts format be the deal breaker? Yes. But am I going to let it? No. Am I going to let it? No. That... I don't know. I don't think that's shiny. Is that shiny? Oh! I guess so. I guess it is. It looked different. Dang, dude. Nice. When in doubt, always check. When in doubt, always check the Pokemon. And then we get run in by a turtle. I was asking if you were nervous about the surprise. I did say that. I'm always just a nervous person. I am nervous. And it's understandable. Can you give me a hint? Yeah, that's sick. That's really cool. The thing that I found really cool too about yesterday was I got a better vibe too overall from the community that came here last night. Everybody was a little bit more interactive than on the shorts format. And like I said, you can be honest. I feel like a lot of people probably, and it's like me too, you'll watch a stream, a shorts format stream. You'll leave it on, but you're not so much engaging because you can't really see what's going on. Most people probably were like looking for me to yell like shiny and then you looked. But I feel like there's a lot more engagement because you can now see a lot more on the screen. Again, this is just speculation. I'm kind of just... We're learning how to do horizontal all over again. We even got raided. I've never been, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever been rated while doing a shorts format stream. I don't think so. I don't know. Mostly with money? Oh no. Mostly with money. What are we... Oh, now I am nervous. We haven't been rated in so long. And that felt really good too. It's that, again, I feel like the viewer experience is a little better when it comes to the horizontal. And like I said, you can see everything now. Like, this is awesome. You literally can see everything. And this time, it's easier for you guys to spot shinies that I fail. So, yeah. Your stream is the only shorts one I watched. Shorts were impossible to see. True. True. And in all honesty, I was only streaming shorts format for potential growth. And whatever growth we had was absolutely great. Sure, people found our stream easier. But I feel like last night we still had people that found us, and 2 people last night came in and were basically saying, I found you because most other people were doing like shiny hosts or raid hosting 24/7 streams, right? So it does pay. People do want to watch these live streams, but they don't have a lot of option, or at least something that's not appetizing in a sense. They want to stay here, but they just don't. They're not locking in. Let's just say that. So I want people to lock into stream, and if this is the best way to do it, let's just keep this going. But see, we've been in Lake for a little while now, and I have yet to see any lag. I really do wish they fish. How do I say it? I was gonna make a really weird pun about fished it instead of fixed it because we're in the lake. Yeah, I suck, but I kind of wish that we had it. Dark. You upgraded to the top fan tier? Oh no. Thanks, dude. What? You obviously did not have to do that. Oh, Dark. Oh, you can now hear my own volume? I'm trying to get the screen brighter. Jeez, dude. Hold on. Top fan tier. Bro, you did not have to do that. Thanks a lot, man. Do you think... How about this? With the top fan tier... don't get me wrong. I'm going to do my wheel spin for you and Crystal when ZA comes out. That's going to be a part of that experience. That's the hint. That's my hint for you. So you'll get your Crystal / Dark awesomeness the 16th, right? Yeah, the 16th. So 5 more days. Ooh. How awesome is that? And I feel like we should give away. Should we do that? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's give away a DLC for ZA. When I know the price and I know how to transfer things, or I can buy it for somebody, because of your generosity, we'll do that. But dude, thanks. I feel like it's disrespectful to say, hey, don't do that, because you know you're doing what you want to do. So thank you, but I'll make it rewarding for others by doing that too. I'm going to the midnight release, same. So I kind of decided that I'll do the midnight launch for a couple hours. So by the time I get home, it'll probably be like 12:31. I'll try to go from like 1 to 3 or 1 to like 4. And if that doesn't work out, I'll just stream right in the morning, right away. But I feel like I am going to do a midnight. I feel like I will do a midnight. Did I get a Froakie? Did I get a Froakie? Do we remember? I swear I needed a Froakie. I don't remember. I need help. I need help. I need an adult. I do need a Froakie. I do need a Froakie. You're camping out? Okay, let's do Froakie. Let's do Froakie. I was gonna do Galarian Slowpoke, but how about this? I will do Froakie for now, and then we'll bust over to Slowpoke. Do I need Froakie? I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, no. No. We did it. We did get one. Oh, okay, so I need to turn this into Frogadier. Okay. Where are the Slowpokes again? I feel like it was this beach. Was it not this beach? Or is it a different sandwich that I'm supposed to do? I don't remember. But thank you for the 5 likes. Awesome. Okay, we don't have to do anything here. I do need an Oshawott. I'm camping because of my GameStop. I'll probably go a half an hour early, but they're really, because it's a pre-order and it's like a midnight launch, it's usually pretty quick, so I don't necessarily need to go there half an hour early. It's just to get out and save like a few minutes time. But I'm not buying it digital. Oh, you think it's psychic? Okay, so then we'll go for Oshawott. I'm not gonna waste time. The midnight launch. I feel like my plan of attack is maybe. Okay, I'm gonna take my old man nap. That is 1000% gonna happen. Take my old man nap, and then I'll try to stay up as long as I can. Basically, I'll go to the gym the next day on the Friday, and then I'll be streaming again. There's going to be a lot of streams from now till November 1st, and then things are going to get a little weirder when I go back to work, but it should still be Gucci. You got the shiny Galarian Slowbro. What? Yeah, that's sick, man. That's sick. I do need a few. I think I need 2. I know minimum I need 1 more, but I can't recall that much. But then again, we're just kind of chilling. We're noticing the difference, right? I just want people to kind of get used to it. Now, could we have waited to get used to 60 frames, high-res textures and graphics? Should we have waited for ZA? I don't think so. I think it'll still be fun to look at with a new game. But I know over this next week, I was very antsy at getting my Switch 2 early. The one Walmart where the Switch 2 was bought at for me, they had 8 Switches. But with Pokemon surely coming closer and closer, I feel like that's going to go away. That's going to go away pretty quick. I caught the shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Oh, okay. I thought you said you saw like the Slowbro. I'm like, I don't even remember seeing that in the overworld. So yeah, for instance, I think last night with the horizontal format, hold on. With the horizontal format, we got like 80 views. 80 something views. And like right now, we're at 14. We're just gonna have to get used to a fluctuation of viewership. Is it gonna be lower now? Yes. But the one thing I was trying to say last night too was, now that we're not getting an algorithm to get people sent over to us, I feel like now we're gonna see the true organic growth that we can get on a stream. So the principle that I wanted before was to try to grow as much as we can and to get the views to come to us. But if anything, now people are going to be very selective with their clicks and come over to our channel. Does that make sense? People are going to want to click here. They're not just going to be sent here. The one crazy thing is that, like I said, with BDSP, people were sent here. That's how we kept getting thousands and thousands. I don't know how. We were at like the top page for Pokemon. So I'm going to try. But I'm also not going into ZA as a content creator competition. There's going to be people that know life this game and become sweaty because they want to get the first footage of everything and come up with the best content. Don't get me wrong. If you have the time and you're like a full-timer, great. But I'm not going to be that person. We're casual, right? So if we can get some cool shiny footage right away, awesome. Awesome. Bonus. But I'm not going to go do the coolest thing right away in the hopes for footage, you know? In the hopes for footage. That's another thing for the Think Bank. Remember that. I want everybody to have a fun experience. So we're gonna have we're just gonna have a lot of fun with ZA. I'm just nervous. I say what I'm gonna say now, but until the game's in my hands and we know what we're dealing with, everything I say is subject to change for sure. The games have been, I've seen on Instagram through the stories, like social media and all that. The games are being allocated to stores now. I have seen them in stores in their boxes and in the back stock. I have seen them. So maybe soon things are gonna start leaking. No idea if I want to just stream the game or record and post videos. I'll be honest, I find it a little easier to just stream and post highlights rather than make content, but I'm going to make specific content off stream too. I've got a lot of ideas in the works, but the thing that can be really rough with streaming is you find like this is more work than fun. Sometimes it gets like that. It does. I've had that where you want to play the game and then have streaming be just something fun on top of it. But sometimes with a channel, and I've felt obligated at many times where I'm clearly a part-time streamer, right? But sometimes you can feel the pressure of people wanting to watch you, and you can't meet up to the demand. So just do what you feels right. Do what you feels right. Go to Twitter. I don't have Twitter, you youngings. I had Twitter when it was Twitter. I had Twitter when it was Twitter, not X. I will do some Google searching and all that fun stuff. That's why I stopped streaming Digimon. Felt like I had to keep playing on stream instead of just playing to enjoy. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's that like I'd always play before I started streaming, and I would just kind of casually do some stuff, and it would be fun. But I ran into the issue where, and don't get me wrong, this is not a negative about anybody that comes to stream, but okay, this is gonna sound a little showboaty, but you could have like 2 people, you could have 3 people, 5, 10, 100, 1,000. Sometimes I feel that when I'm not shiny hunting, like y'all want to come to stream, you want to have a lot of fun here. But again, there are some days I just don't want to do anything, and it's because of the mood I'm in. But sometimes I just want to look after myself, and I just want to relax, I want to chill, and sometimes I don't want to play games. But the times that I wanted to play games when I wasn't streaming, I'd feel really, really guilty. It's like everybody was waiting for me to get a shiny Regirock. Did it happen? No. But if I got it off of stream, I feel like so many people would get like mad. So I stopped playing games like Pokemon in my own time, and I only made it a thing with stream. You gotta find the balance that's good for you. Don't compare yourself to other people. It is so easy to compare yourself to other people's content, and if you can't meet that creative vision, you just feel like you're not, or you can't meet the time people spend. You can't meet the vision. You can't do what other people are doing. That's another thing that can bug you. Apparently, I think I saw the Emboar. I didn't see the Drampa. I did see a different Emboar. Drampa, I would like to see. Again, it's not going to bother me. It's not going to bother me seeing leaks. I'm not going to be disappointed. But I don't want people to be disappointed in the chat. So if it's something people don't want, I'm going to restrain the idea. Don't do it online. So if you have anything you want to share, just message people, message friends on here. Let's not do public blasts. When it comes to day one, I would say the same thing, but like a couple days after, we're a community of Pokemon. Most people are going to be buying it. I know some people might not afford it or whatever right away, but we're a Pokemon channel. We're going to talk about Pokemon things, so we just won't blast it day one. What's been leaked? Okay, like I said, I probably said that as you said that, but we'll talk about it offline, or we'll do like a, you know what we can do? Let's do a channel in the Discord, and we'll make it a spoiler channel. Does that sound fair? Does that sound fair? So like spoiler, just a spoiler channel, and then if people click on it, it's up to them, but they don't have to if they don't want to. I've tried to stream on Nintendo Switch, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, there is a system that you do need. There's a few things. But look at all these spawns still here too in the Arctic area. We never been to the Arctic area with the new Switch, and even here, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, we're only at 17 views. See? There's going to be a huge difference. And now for me, on my own end of things, I gotta feel like that's okay. You know, I have to feel like that's worth it. Because now YouTube's not pushing people to come our way. So I'm hoping this works out when it comes to the actual ZA game. I don't want to switch to the shorts format. I really don't. I think one game on the shorts format just does not look good. There's no way to do it that makes it look really good. Want me to create? Yeah, sure, you can do that. Alright, while we have a sandwich going, let's just... Maybe I'll do like one more. Have we been at an hour? We're almost at 45 minutes. Yeah, these streams are getting later and later, eh? I do have a capture card, but I'm not sure I have the right one. What capture card do you have? Beldum. We could do a psychic one. We could do the Slowbro. I'd be fine with that. I would be fine with that. That's fine with me. I know AJ is going to be crying in a second. He's going to be so excited. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. That's fine. I can live with that. You'll send a pic in the Discord? Yeah, sure, man. Alright, AJ, stop crying. My capture card is probably... Jeez. Well over probably 5 years now. 5 years old. I think Onion is... Is it Onion Psychic? I think so. Hey Nicole, what's going on? I got a shiny Koraidon. Oh, you got the code. Nice. Gave me a code for it yesterday. That is so awesome. Congrats. I did hear there was a second wave of codes going out. I went to my GameStop EB Games. I'll just say that for people that don't know what EB is. It's a Canadian version of GameStop. I went there yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And I switched over my ZA Switch game combo. And I tried to ask for a code. And that GameStop has not got the second round of codes. So you found a store that did it early. Congrats. So yeah, if you want to talk any spoilery things, then go to the spoiled channel. Yeah. I think that is the nicest way to approach it. For me, it really doesn't matter. I don't care if I get spoiled, but I really don't want to spoil somebody else's fun. Wow, my old NAND memory is pretty good. I remembered the Sam. Let's use Koraidon. How about that? Look how awesome that looks with the frame rate. Look at its body. Dom, Daniel. Dom. Okay, let's find that beach and figure it out. Alright, here we go. Nice. Even if we got a yellow tree, I wouldn't hate that. But look, again, AJ is about to have a spasm. Look at all those Slowpoke. That's a lot of Slowpoke. So really, should we get a lot more shinies? Like I said, yes. But will we? No, we're still John. We still suck. I'm just trying not to also... I want to keep these Joy-Cons forever. I don't want to replace them. I'm trying my hardest to not, like, really press in. I don't want Joy-Con drift on these. I'm going to get the Pokemon Legends ZA game for the Nintendo Switch 2 next Thursday. Yes, do it. I think everybody here is. But remember, it's coming out, and I could be wrong, but it'll be out on Friday. But Thursday night / Friday morning, you know, like 12 o'clock, which would be the Friday, you can go to a midnight launch and try to get your game. Yeah, so if you have what capture card do you have? You gotta let me know the brand, because just look up YouTube, dude. It's literally, it's the amount of just like, how do I set up streaming on OBS with capture card name. I had to do that yesterday to figure out the whole Switch 2 thing, because my audio wasn't coming through right. Even years later, I can still have issues. Shiny Galarian Slowbro is orange. Orange, you excited? That was so good. I better get a high five virtually from somebody. Look at all these Inkay too. Wow. I already have shinies in Pokemon Violet. Yeah. I'm hoping we can add a couple more. And then, like I said, we switch over to ZA. One thing I find very relaxing too is that I'm not playing 2 games now in a row, so I can read chat, I can look at my screen, and I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel overwhelmed. Not that I did before, because we were barely playing the other game. Like, if it's a Dynamax Adventure or Reset, it really doesn't take that much effort. But it's just one game now. It is very, very relaxing. Like, hey, we might even get an Inkay. And if we get an Inkay, do we call it, since Dark upgraded his membership? That's something I'm going to have to figure out. So if you get a membership that requires you to name change, if you upgrade your membership, do you get another name change? I'll probably allow it. I'll probably allow it. But you would probably get another name change. Ribosan. What's a Ribosan? No, the Shiny Galarian Slowpoke is yellow, Jay Gordon. Yeah. I know. I got that, I think, within a month when Galarian Slowpoke came out in Sword and Shield. That was a really fun hunt. I still have to hatch eggs. I'm almost done hatching all my eggs. I had like 12 boxes. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. It's an orange, yellowish. I would call Slowpoke yellow. I would call Slowpoke yellow. Shiny Froakie. Did you get a Shiny Froakie? Now I'm nervous. I didn't pass a Froakie, did I? I think you must have. But we did get the Shiny Froakie, which is pumped. Remember, I gotta turn it into Frogadier. My Tuesday goal, I want to have all my Pokemon organized. I want to have all of them organized, because when ZA comes, the next time we pick up this game, I want it to be clean, organized, so there's no messing around. That's just my goal. You got a Froakie. Hype. That's sick. Are you gonna get your yellow Galarian slow thing or what? Are we getting a slow thing or what? Oh my god. I'm so tired right now. I don't know why. Well, I guess I do know why. It's 10:30 at night. But let's stop being tired. How about that? I'll get one soon. If I don't, we blame AJ once again. I'm just having the new Switch just motivates me. And I hope that it encourages anybody here to upgrade if you have the means to, because upgrading is literally night and day. Now that I was against it before because I had no reason to buy a Switch 2. And I wouldn't say necessarily that you should go out and spend your money to do it just for Pokemon Violet or Pokemon Scarlet. But this is a huge difference. It feels like a whole new game. You give me the power of Slowking? Okay. Nice. We're gonna have to evolve all that stuff today too. We'll have to evolve it all today. Yeah, I am going a little farther to kind of like try to despawn in that certain area. Trying. Big Country's back. What's going on, dude? And we hit 40 followers on the Instagram, so thank you. If we can get 50 soon, oh my god, that'd be so hype. That'd be so hype. If anybody wants to join the Instagram channel, let me know, and then we can post the code. Here's the thing, the Switch 2 is worth it because it helps a lot of games with performance, even if they were really good. Plus, you can get modern games. Yeah, and again, something that really surprised me was the fact that I can use my Switch 1 games in my Switch 2. I wanna get maybe some other games down the line, but for me, I didn't really care about Mario, so this is the big thing for me is Pokemon, and we all knew I was gonna upgrade regardless. And I'm not salty that we didn't upgrade, you know, like at launch. I don't care. I'm not upset by that. There's the Instagram, yes. If anybody wants to join the Instagram link, it's right where AJ is. It is a mountain of URLs. I'm good. I have a Zacian and Zamazenta, plus a Groudon and Mewtwo from trading. Ooh, you had a busy day. That's pretty cool, dude. Nice. We're at 2 shinies today. I got a Lucario without a sandwich. And we are now hunting Slowpoke after getting a shiny. The coolest shiny. You know what? Should I let you guess or should I tell you? or should I tell you? Do you want to guess? I'll just tell you. We got a normal Slowpoke. We got a normal Slowpoke shiny. I didn't necessarily need the Slowpoke. So now what we got to do is we have to get the Galarian Slowpoke line. And I mean, it's fun enough. I do need it. I am collecting the alt forms. One thing I just hope, and again, you can hint towards it on stream now. I really hope there is a way to isolate specific Pokemon as if it were routes in normal games. So like if there's 20 wild areas or zones, I'm hoping the zones stay the same. So you know what's going to be in what zone. Because I definitely will do some sort of shiny hunting the first night. But once we get the charm, assuming it's in the game, I will want to do the Sage Monkeys right away. Right away. That's big for me. That is huge for me. Zones update over time? Really? Wow. So maybe we will get like a daily reset of all the zones. This is still really cool. Yeah, man. It's the thing with, I would imagine, not everybody, but most people, is you're seeing the same game, but you're seeing a refresh with the game. So everything looks nicer. Everything looks nice to watch. And it's a bigger screen now, if you've noticed. We've gone back to the horizontal format, and like I said, we're still getting organic viewers clicking on the stream, and that's what's really important to me. And that's where the key tags or the keywords that you put into your stream settings, that's what helps a lot. Is that a Henry? John has summoned me a couple seconds. What? Did I summon you? Or did you summon me to summon you? But again, we have a lot of spawns now, and we have no instant luck yet. Oof. Should I get Legends Arceus or Let's Go Eevee Pikachu? That is a very, very good question. Oh, man. They're completely two separate entities of a Pokemon game. My biased answer is Let's Go Eevee Pikachu. But I think Arceus is just as fun. I would say no, fine. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna say Legends Arceus. I think there's a little bit more to do. There's a little bit more replayability. And don't get me wrong. I think everybody here knows I would probably choose Eevee Pikachu over Arceus, but my unbiased opinion is screaming go Arceus. But why get those two games when you can get a whole new Pokemon Legends ZA? You won't have to play Legends Arceus to play ZA, I think. Let's go with that. I'm thinking because I have Pokemon I can't transfer over to Scarlet. No matter what Pokemon games come out, there's always going to be between games some Pokemon that you won't have accessibility to between all the games. It's just what Nintendo does. One thing that I really like is if anybody is ever missing some Pokemon, you could always start collecting with Pokemon Go. Putting your Pokemon Go Pokemon into the game, because most games do allow Pokemon Go mons, and then just hatch that mon you need, and it'll be your version of the game, right? That's how it would work for the Pokemon Home Manaphy and all that. Tomorrow, so Monday, my goal for Monday is to complete the BDSP decks, because I want to go give Steven his games back before ZA comes out. I want to get the Manaphy. And then remember too, I may be wrong, but the Switch 2 does not have, I believe, an upgrade for graphics and performance for Legends. I could be wrong. I don't know. Or Let's Go Eevee Pikachu. I think the update is only for Scarlet and Violet when it comes to Pokemon. Yeah, so Alakazam, like Aber and all them, they're just not in every game. So that's the only reason why you can't do that, right? You have to have that Pokemon be available as like a Pokedex number in that game. So that's why you just can't transfer it there. But if you want it at Alakazam, Legends Arceus, you can get an Alakazam. And you can even get an Alakazam, obviously, in Let's Go. So no matter what, you'll be good. It would just come down to the game style or the gameplay that you would want to kind of achieve. Thank you for the 6 likes, though, everybody. I don't know if double tapping the screen works now. I think that was just a shorts format. So if you like it, thank you. That's another big thing, like I said, is that now that we're off the shorts format, I'm going to have to ask a little bit more. We're going to have to start liking the stream. If I could like my own stream, I would. But we're going to have to keep those likes up so then we can get boosts so other people do come to the stream. The English is kind of broken, though? What do you mean the English is kind of broken? My old message? Oh, you're right. I missed something. Oops. Or did I? Also, something that came out, someone who has a copy of the game got a shiny Litleo and said shiny sound is back, but no idea how true it is since people do have the game. So, again, too, I feel like I say so. Drink every time John says so. I believe that, let's just be honest, the amount of people that get these games aren't streamers, nor do they record content, right? So odds are nobody's going to have that recorded. Or at least people that are, yeah, people that are stealing these or whatever, they're not going to record it. So it's just going to be word of mouth until it happens. So I said it again. We'll have it in a couple days. How do shinies work in Scarlet? And he got another Froakie. What are you doing? Why are you hacking your Froakies into your game? That's so mean. How do shinies work in Scarlet? So basically, every time we run into a Pokemon like this that spawn into the overworld, they have a chance to be a different color. And that color, since... you know what? I don't even remember the odds, because we have the shiny charm. You can do outbreaks, and you can do eggs. But I don't remember what the odds are for just what we're doing now. This would just be a random shiny. It's not full odds because we do have the charm. Oh, see? There was a little bit of a glitch there. But it was 0.1 seconds. If we were playing Switch 1, that glitch would be there for a while. But yeah, you're doing the same thing you're doing in Arceus. When you come up to a Pokemon, you won't hear the shiny sound for the Pokemon in this game. But in Arceus, you're just waiting for them to turn different color here every time they spawn in and out. And what we're doing is we're leaving the area so we can let them respawn back in. And once they respawn back in, there's another chance for another shiny. If not, there's a chance for a non-shiny, which we see 90% of the time. Hopefully that's a good answer. My brain hurts from thinking about it. But yeah, AJ, where's this shiny, dude? I come do a hunt just for you. And I see no yellow thing. Absolutely offended. Absolutely offended. What Pokemon make it worth getting the DLC? What DLC for what game? For ZA, the DLC that was featured, the only difference is that we have a mega... How do I say that? We have a mega Raichu attached to it. I don't know anything else beyond that, nor does really anybody else. There are some rumors about mythical Pokemon and legendary Pokemon for it. But I wouldn't overly hype myself to buy the DLC right away for ZA. But for Scarlet and Violet, there are big factors, like the Blueberry area. I really like the Blueberry area because you can get all the starters pretty much shiny that you want. There's a lot of unique Pokemon. You just gotta look at your Shiny Living Dex and think, hey, is there enough Pokemon in this DLC that I really want to get? Because there are some that have spawned in this game that were acquired that you couldn't get in a lot of games beforehand. So it does make it worth it. With shiny... Okay, I thought it was 1 in 1365. Okay. I thought it was like 1 in 700 something. Maybe that's with an outbreak. Knocking out 60 and charm. But think too, every time we go, we see about 30. We've done a lot of passes. So it's easier to get to 1 in 1365. I'll just make sure to, for the next stream, figure out 1080p. I'll figure out how to do that. How do I get the ancient legendary Pokemon like Walking Wake? They're only available during certain periods of time during an event. Which I think there's going to be another event soon, somebody said. So there's going to be another chance to get those as well. Or you got to go onto Pokemon Home, and through Pokemon Home, you got to use the global trading system. You have it set up, now it's just the audio problem. I ran into an audio problem. So the one thing that I had to make sure was if you have a monitor that doesn't have speakers, it wasn't a problem for my Switch 1, but for the Switch 2 it is. If you don't have a monitor that has speakers, you have to figure out a way to get a monitor with speakers, or like have a splitter, and that will be the way to engage your audio. But yeah, those Pokemon were done through events, and unfortunately if you miss the event, it's like every other Pokemon game in the world. It's just the way she goes. If you miss it, you miss it. You gotta go? Yeah, take care, dude. We'll talk to you. Where is this yellow poke? It'd be cool to see a yellow tree. I'd love to see a yellow tree. So on average, I think if we had a good stream, we'd get about 50 views an hour, which is a good starting number, and hopefully that grows. Yo, Cyan, what's up? Another good thing too is the more we do these, the more people that are going to pop into the stream or click on my name again thinking that, hey, I didn't like the shorts format, but now John's doing horizontal, so that's maybe something that now we're going to get more of interest in other people with again. How'd I miss this? I don't know. How did you miss it? It's okay. It's okay. I had my Canadian Thanksgiving. I know it's not the American, but I had my Thanksgiving dinner today. So I had to go out tonight. I totally forgot about that. I planned to stream earlier. Oh, excuse me. So we've had to do a couple later streams than normal. I thought I was going to go to bed earlier, but it didn't end up happening. It didn't end up happening. I do hope we get this. So tonight wasn't going to be a long stream. I just wanted to kind of hang out and say that I had a stream. I want people to get hyped to be here on Thursday, so we're going to keep grinding until then. I'm also going to come up with a few hunts that we can do to get people excited. Oh, I thought that was it. That sucks. I'm going to come up with some hunts that we can get people excited with throughout the week too. Thursday, the only thing with Thursday that I don't know what's going to happen is because I can't go out, because I can't buy it digitally, we can do a stream on Thursday afternoon, or we just stream at midnight. I really don't know. It's going to be a lot of playing around. I feel like we're going to be playing around a lot with the next couple days. Yes, definitely go ahead and do a practice stream. For me, even a practice stream, if you don't want to like stream, you just make your stream private when you do the settings. Or instead of doing like an actual stream, what you can do is set up your sources and then press start recording to record footage, and that should work the same as, if not the equivalent of streaming, so you don't have to chance going live and not hitting private by accident. That's what I do a lot when I'm trying to set up things. I'm gonna go ahead and do, oh no, yeah, I read that one. See, now I'm good. You only missed an hour and 14 minutes of pure content. Well, you did miss 2 shinies. We did get 2 shinies. And it could be a third, but guess what? You would be able to watch it this time. Oop. Get the Slowpoke. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm not even gonna play Battlefield tonight. I ripped it a little bit earlier in the morning. Oh, I did so good. I really like Battlefield. Really good game. But tomorrow, I gotta go to my dad's. And then a reminder for people that play Pokemon Go, tomorrow is the community day. So Colossus is going to be the community day Pokemon. It'll have a 1 in 25 chance to be a Shiny. So go get him. I'll be at my dad's, so I'll just try to get a couple. I already have a few Colossus, so it's not the end of the world. We got the Shiny Lucario from last night. The game just kind of gave us the same spot, gave us the same outbreak. And we got a Slowpoke, a normal Slowpoke. But I am going to plan the hunts out in advance. I am going to try to do a stream schedule this week as well. It's all subject to change. It's really just making me nervous. Oh, and we ran out of the sandwich. It's making me nervous because there's a lot to do. A lot to do. And I want to make sure we're nailing it. See, look, there's no sandwich, but the Slowpokes are still poking slow. The spot with like 30 Lucarios at the same time, yeah, that's what we had today. That's where I got it. That's exactly where I got it. I'm surprised there's so many. Surprised there's still so many without a sandwich. I'm even nervous with my traveling. Like I said, I took both my switches, not at the same time, but one switch I took, one other switch I took at different times. It scratched the screen, unfortunately, which isn't like crazy bad, but with this switch, it is staying in my dock. It is staying very minty. And again, crunchy minty, I get it, but I don't want to ruin it this time. If miraculously I could sell one of my other switches, and don't get me wrong, there's no way I think I could. But even if I can get $100, $200 for it, I might try. I might try. I don't think GameStop would take it. That's the problem. And at this point, I've already bought ZA, so I don't really need to... I don't really need it for anything else. I'd maybe get Gears of War, but between Pokemon and Battlefield, I have enough games coming out that I'm gonna have to play. Crunchy mints. Waiting on the 16th to use my 10 bucks online, so I have online day 1 for the Mega Greninja rank battle thingy. Do we know the process? So like, do you just have to do like one battle and then you get the stone, or is it a seasonal reward? So you're gonna have to wait no matter what. Do we know how that works? We're 1 like away from 10 likes. Hell yeah. I just think we're going back into a positive direction with stream. I know I've already said that, but like I said, I watch my own stream on my laptop in case I have to do anything sneaky with it, and I really like how big it looks, like a normal live stream again. I think with the shorts format, we played it safe, and how do I say it? We took advantage of shorts format for a while, but I'm so glad we're back to seeing everything for its entirety. Wait, does putting the table just reload everything? Yes. That's another thing that you can do with this, is that you can reset all the spawns in the area that you're hunting if you do the picnic reset, correct. So if, like here, we don't see our yellow slow thing, all we gotta do is boom, picnic, and then they'll respawn. Yep. And I'm pretty sure too, I don't know what's with shorts format, but the lag, there's not as much, what is it, the latency? The latency is pretty good now, so there shouldn't be a lot of horribleness when it comes to me reading messages. I shouldn't have this, what is it, read them 20 seconds later? I don't know if I'll do this though. The one thing I want to do is I want to do an alt hunt. I think what I want to do, I don't care about gender specific forms right away, but like an alt hunt that I want to do is, where is it? I technically need 2 Rotoms. I still need 2 Rotoms. We could totally do that. We can set out for 2 Rotoms in one day. And then we can do the Deerling and the Sawsbuck. That's going to be one day. And then what I want to do as well is I want to... Where is it? I want to get a few of the shinies that we still need for Gen 9. I do want to do Goldengo. I do want Goldengo. I know we gotta get coins for that, but I think that's more of a thing that I can do off stream than have to do on. We still need a Dolliv. And I need a Dipplin. So we will have to do Shiny Apple one more time. Ziggy, what's up, bro? I think this is in 4K res. So this stream right now isn't. I made a little bit of a mistake earlier on, and what you're watching is in 720p, but you are correct. This is a 4K Pokemon game now, since we got the Switch 2. So what you're watching on my end, from what I'm seeing, is a 4K 60 frames a second video game. It's just on my screen, I messed up and did 720p at 60 frames. But it still looks smooth, eh? Going forward, I'm going to try and I'll do a test stream too. So I have a 4K card, but I got to make sure my computer survives. So worst case scenario, it's just going to be downscaled to a 1080p, 1920 by 1080. But if I downscale it, it's still going to look absolutely amazing. It does look good for 720p. So that's the thing. Yesterday, I didn't catch that because for some reason, I thought yesterday was 1080p. But now we're gonna fix that. Let's just say that. I will fix that. But going forward, it's quality over quantity, I'm telling you, friends. That's how I want to do it. I'm never gonna change that. But yeah, I'm watching the stream from yesterday. Yeah, it's even 720p by 60 on there too. Huh. Damn. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But it's been really fun. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I think we got 2 new subscribers today. And the fact that we're still getting new subscribers, people clicking on the stream is just... I'm in. This is good. This is good. No shorts format. No. Like, look how smooth it is. Just me going back and forth. Uh-oh. Like, look at Koraidon. Doesn't that look sick? Yeah, that's awesome. Does Cyan have a Switch too? I don't know. That I don't know. Ooh. What time is it? Oh, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. Dang. How much is it again? Canadian for me, it would have came to $740. But I got a discount. I just can't believe AJ lied to us. We didn't get a shiny. Wow. We didn't get a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. You should do a Nuzlocke for Let's Go or even ZA. I think it's too complicated to do for a new game. I would love to do it for Let's Go. I could definitely do it for Let's Go. But I feel like for a new game, I don't want to play with any restrictions. I just want to play without any rules. You just got one and I'm enjoying Donkey Kong. Oh! I used to really like Donkey Kong back in the day. I used to really love Donkey Kong. But I bought my Switch 2 for Pokemon. Like I said, I got it a little earlier because I thought coming closer to the day, there's going to be a lot of people buying ZA, and there's going to be a lot of people buying Switch consoles. So I can see it go for a little bit more money. Oh, I thought that was shiny. I thought there'd be a little bit more demand. $4.99 for Mario Kart bundle. Oh, so that's American pricing probably. I'm a Canadian, so our money does not go as far. It's in terms of, how do I say it? In terms of conversion, it's almost the same. Like $4.99 would be the same amount of money that I would pay no matter what. But it's always just cheaper, kind of, on your way. And depending on the state that you live in, you might not even have tax. There is a new hype feature which can help push out your video, pretty sure, but only goes for normal videos and not stream. Oh yeah? A hype feature, eh? So you're saying that John should edit a video and we try to do this push feature? Because I'm still going to do videos in shorts format, That I will do. Does anybody see anything different with this picture right here? I think I see a shiny crab thing. Nice. Look at that. This looks so good. And this is without a shiny sandwich. This is without a shiny sandwich. Ultra Ball. Oh, not on the first try. Not on the second try. It's going up against Koraidon. Super ballsy. Hey, there it is. Nice. Start making normal videos. And another thing is YouTube made it so you can ask AI questions about a video without watching it. Yeah, like, this is a dope shiny. Love this. So I have to make normal videos. I don't know. So the thing is, if we stop doing shorts, I feel like we'll have to do a mix of both, because shorts, we're not doing shorts streams anymore. So I have to do shorts videos so we get views, so we can still get growth. I'm not saying I can't do, how do I say it? I'm not saying I can't do longer videos. It's just, it's going to be a whole new system. I mean, you could just do a shiny compilation or something for a long form video. Yeah. Yeah. We could do that. We could start doing it. I don't keep all my footage, right? So I don't keep everything. There's just too much. If I wanted to, I could re-download my streams on YouTube, and then that's how we could do it, but yeah, we'll try something. I'll do a normal video, and we'll see how this hype feature works. How about that? Or maybe what y'all can do after stream is, once this becomes a video and not a live stream, you can see if the hype feature works for that. Maybe that would work. Yeah, we can try it. We can try it. I can live with that. But I still have to edit a video here. And I do plan on doing that tonight. So, unfortunately, this is all the time I got for tonight. We had an hour and 30 minutes. That was honestly half an hour more than I thought I was going to do tonight. But it's good to know that late night streams still work. Whoa, Crystal coming in at the last minute on the stream. Yeah, I have to do some editing for the video, or else the video won't happen. You hyped the previous stream? I'll have to look into the hype thing. I'll look into the hype thing. Thank you for the 10 likes, though, everybody. That's so sick. But Crystal had a busy day. Yeah. Jeez. We're going to have busy whole week, and then you're going to have work on top of it. You're going to have busy Pokemon, and you're going to have busy work. Wow. I wonder if I get a notification saying somebody hyped a stream. I don't know. Do, 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 do. I do not see a slowpoke. Slowpoke. It's literally 11:15. It's 11:14 for me. What? It takes me about half an hour, if not a little longer, to like edit and upload the video and all that, and like pick what I want to do. And then I want to go to bed because I gotta wake up early. When I get home on Tuesday, I can get that thumbnail done. That would be awesome. Thank you. That's one thing that's going to be very, very important. Now that we have like a whole new game, especially now that we're in the horizontal format, we're gonna want an awesome horizontal thumbnail. And I know you'll do a good job with that. Like I said, it's really good already. I think it's really good, and I trust you'll fill that space with whatever you want, and it'll look really cool. I gotta pick up my Switch 2 bundle at midnight Thursday morning, then immediately leave for another work trip in Alabama that same morning. Oh, jeez. So you're not gonna be playing right away. Dang, that sucks. Well, hopefully you'll find some time here and there, right? Can you take longer work breaks? Says it's to show support easier, and a hype badge will appear on videos across YouTube, making it easier to get noticed. So it's like, it's kind of a way that I guess you can get an algorithm with horizontal videos then? I guess? Because if you're telling the algorithm, hey, people are hyping this up, then you are your video gets notified by an algorithm, which makes it easier for people to look. Is that how I'm understanding that? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. On the bright side, I bought a big sleeping squirrel plush out. Oh, yeah? That's cool. I wish I was into, like, the plushies and all the... Okay, don't get me wrong. This is not me sounding offensive, but what is the proper word? There's, like, is it just plushies, or are they, like, decorations? Because there's other things that people are into, and I don't think they're toys. Are some of them dolls? Like, I don't know. Or do you just call them plushies? I don't know. I don't own one. Can't believe the Slowpoke is being a little bit of a loser. Yeah, just plushies? Okay. I see them everywhere. I feel like people just buy plushies because it's Pokemon related, but that's how you know John G. Man isn't just a background simper, because there's a lot of people that just buy it to fill out a background. I have no interest, and I'm staying that way. I don't need to buy plushies for people to know that I like Pokemon. But if people really like plushies, like, hell yeah, some of them look really cool. And the bigger ones look awesome. I'm also looking into starting lessons with a tutor for Russian. Nice. I have no shame. I bought a $60 large Mimikyu. Yeah, hell yeah. But that's something you like to do. That's awesome. There's people that just do them for stream backgrounds to say, hey, it's Pokemon related. I'm not that way, but if I were to ever maybe get a plush, I don't know, I feel like it would be generic, but I'd buy it for, like, my kid when I have a kid and do, like, Pikachu or something like that. That sounds, like, kind of cool, right? Or, like, a Ditto, a Mew, something like that. Whoa! Finally! We got it. We finally got the yellow poke. We finally got the yellow poke. Look at that. Sick. That's awesome. That's sick. In the ball. I mean, no? Yeah, it's because Crystal popped in and bought the stream a little bit more time. I literally was just on the last message of saying goodbye to. Boom! Nice. Love it. Cool little slowpoke. Alright, so what did I need? I think I need slow bro. I need slow bro. I guess I only needed one more, so that's awesome. I thought I needed two. What did you have to do again? What did I have to trade? I forget. AJ's crying right now because I just got it. He's so happy. Crystal gets shiny luck confirmed. You do. It's crazy weird how consistent that is. Crazy good, but the consistency is nuts. I noticed that right away. There's no weird lighting in this game. It is proper. Love it. Love it. I forget what to do. And it only took me a decade. I know. Like, maybe 5 years is better than 10. I don't know. So let's just imagine John knows what he's doing. Okay. Froakie, we do need to evolve. You all let me forget. How could you? Fired. But let's just say you weren't fired. And you need... Oh, I keep switching it out. Whoops. I need this. Miraidon can get out. I think I needed to evolve the Snivy. The weird thing with the frame rate is with the buttons too, I do miss everything all the time too. It's nuts. Today was so busy. My pirate costume is a mess. Oh yeah? Did you have like a fun party too? Oh, I needed 2. So let's get a superior going with that. Okay, and then Crab Roller, I've already got a billion of those, so I don't really care. Sprigatito, we don't need to do anything with yet. Let's see what evolutions look like with the new 4K. With the new 4K. Look how smooth the menu is, though. Like, come on. Okay, so we needed frog, deer. Deer frog. So now that we have a deer frog... Hold on. Just let me make sure. Stop peer pressuring me. I'm getting there. Where is it? Yeah, Frogadier. This is probably gonna look dope. Yeah. A little out of the frame, but sick. You need some help. What would that help be? Does the Alfornado windmill still move at 1 frame? We can check it out. We can check it out. Go to the weird crystal platform. Okay, yeah. Leveling up looks so good. Look at the water in the background too, how smooth that is. Nice. I love hunting on my Switch too. It's definitely a game changer. If Battlefield didn't come out, I'd be like 1,000,000,000% like locked in on this game. So I'm splitting my time a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so I have an audio problem. What's your problem though? Do you have the twigs for Slowpoke? You just call me a twig. That's not nice. How dare you? Let me check. Twig. The Galancia or Galaria something twig? Galarica? Galarica twig? Is Superior my favorite thing? No, but is it okay? Meh. Oh, wait. Didn't I make a Galaria cuff? Because I thought I needed a slow... Because I needed to do this before? I'm pretty sure I might have set this up. I think I might have set this up. It's the cuff, right? Because, like, look at past John helping out future John. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? That's so nice. I should pat my past self on the back. Here we go. All right, AJ, look away. That looks so good. That looks really good. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to get the game audio to play through my desktop OBS, but it's not working. So what you got to do is go to source, add either the capture card device. That's something new that I've been doing instead of adding video source and then adding audio input capture. So just do it the way I used to do it because I know that works. So go to video capture device and then that'll choose your capture card and then go to audio input capture with your sources and then click on your, again, Elgato, whatever capture card you have. And then if you want to hear it on your desktop and the stream, you got to then right click on the media source. So like the bar that you can see where the game is with the volume channel and the levels, right click on that and then put monitor and output. So what am I doing level 67 again? Sorry, I did see that, but you all killed the stream again with the chat and I missed it. Sorry. I know Cyan said it, but I forget. Is there anything else that I needed to do? I don't think so. I still have so many boxes of eggs. Oh yeah, what's Executor doing there? Look, I had to hatch all of this. Ugh. That sucked. That sucked. Okay, so I think maybe that's where I'll call it for tonight. Maybe that's where I'll call it for tonight. Because at this point, I'm going to set up a video for tonight. And then I'm going to slowly update the clips Because now what I'm going to have to do is shorts format was so perfect for just uploading highlight videos, but now with the horizontal ones, I have to do a little bit of editing and it's going to look a little different. I don't know if I'll like it. Maybe I'll just upload normal clips. Maybe I will just try that, but I don't know. I don't even know what 67 is. Somebody literally, apparently it means nothing, but somebody said 67 in my one Instagram video. I don't get it. It does not make sense to me. It really doesn't. So, let's pretend it does. Let's pretend it does. What am I doing? Who was it again? Who was it? It was on the Totodile video. It was on the Totodile video. Go check out the Instagram. Go, yeah. Here, I'm gonna send a link to the Instagram. Whoever has Instagram, also follow because that's awesome. But check out the Totodile video. Remember to follow it. Check out the Instagram. You'll see what I mean. I don't know what people are doing there. It's nuts. Fion is dust. Oh, how do you evolve Nosepass? Is Nosepass just an evolution? Is it just an evolution? Nosepass evolve. Is most likely it can be evolved by simply using a Thunderstone. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Works for me. Thunderstone. Do I have any? Yeah, I sent the link. Thunderstone. There you go. This is going to be a good shiny. Yeah, like that's badass, dude. If I wanted to learn Tri-Attack, I mean, I don't care. Nice. Okay, I think that's all the evolving now. I'll organize it a little bit here. Like, I don't need these two things. I do need that. I don't need another Mudbray. So these are extra. These have to go in. These all have to be organized. I'll put this up here. Frogadier does need to go in the deck, so that's extra. This is extra. Sprigatito. Like I said, do I have Meowscarada? I don't know. So I have Meowscarada. I'm going to evolve this into Florigato. That's fine. That is a scam link. My link? What? I would never. Oh, geez. Here we go. I'll use large candies. Look how many candies we have. Rever Room is underrated. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it's really cool that in Pokemon Go, the wild area, we're going to get a Meowscarada strong spawn. That's going to be so sick. So you'll be able to see the level 3, or the 3rd evolution, whatever you want to call it. You'll see that in the wild as a shiny. Like, that's so hype. Meow. Sick. I have the costume form of this Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Okay, so that's good. I said I needed to put that in, Golem. Pretty sure I needed Pyro as well. Combuskin, probably not. Did I need another? Did I say I needed another Torchic? I did. Yep. Cool. Solosis is a normal version, no? No, that's... Oh, I almost deleted that. Have a good night, John. See ya, Crystal. Take care. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the end of stream here myself. So we did need a Solosis, which I'm going to turn into Duosion. That's fine. Sandshrew, I didn't need. Cottony, we did need. See, I have to add all of this. I'm going to put in Chi-Yu, Miraidon. I'm going to put in... No. We'll keep these in this game. It's fine. I'll click off that I have them, but there's certain Pokemon, unless it's in my Pokemon home, even though I have them, I still don't put in. Because they're in the game. Like, horrible shiny. We were just talking about good ones, and then that was our first poor one. Okay, so these are our extras. Again, I still forget what Pokemon I'm putting 67 as, but... Alright. I think all these are extras too. I think so. There should be no reason to have them. Trapinch. Okay. We are... We're caught up. Yeah, we're caught up now. I organized everything. Wow, look at me go. But this is the end of the night for me. It's 11:36. I don't even know if editing a video and doing it at 12 is the right move. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll figure it out on my end. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to stream. Keep that in mind. Thank you for the 10 likes on the stream. I don't know if you can hype the video up now after the stream's done. Maybe try it. But 10 likes on the stream's great. 63 views. We're working a way to getting a normal number again on a stream with the horizontal format. I will see you on the next stream. If you want to join the Instagram, then the link is in the chat. We got some cool shinies today, so thanks for watching. ZA in a couple days. You know what? I'm going to leave on that. Cool. Peace.